put some more stuff in here. Let's go ahead and create our HTML file and a CSS file and a JavaScript file. I'm going to create index.html. I'm going to call it app.js and app.css this time. By the way, you may notice I hide my sidebar a lot. The shortcut for that is Command B on a Mac, Control B on Windows. I do it because we have limited real estate up on the screen. But just so you know, that's how I'm doing it. All right, so if you have the HTML boilerplate extension for code, HTML tab, we'll just put all that in there. I'm going to get rid of this IE stuff. You can leave it if you want. It's not hurting anything. I'm going to go ahead and give it a title. Dinoplasty. Let's go ahead and link to our JavaScript. So at the bottom of the body, put a script tag. Source attribute, app.js. Anybody know why I put the source, the script tag at the bottom of the body? It has to do with how things load, yeah. Anybody use jQuery before? So you know you do document.ready sometimes. To do that, you want to wait until the DOM is loaded. Well, this is an easy way to do that. Works most of the time. Just stick it at the very end of the body, and it'll wait until all the stuff above it is already part of the DOM. Because we don't want to start using query selector to try to grab things that aren't there yet. That won't work. We're going to use foundation again. So last time I grabbed that from a CDN. I'm going to do that again. I'll paste this in Slack. So in our head, at the very end of our head, let's add a link tag, LINK. It'll automatically put the rel attribute style sheet. And then the href, just paste in that URL that I put in Slack, the link to the foundation style sheet. Then we also have our own style sheet. So underneath that, we'll put another link. This time the href is app.css. Href here, source here. I don't know, don't ask me. Let's make sure all this stuff is wired up before I commit this. I'm just going to put a console log inside my JavaScript. Now let's open index.html in a browser. If you have View in Browser installed, Command F1 or Control F1 will open it. If not, if you still have the command line open, on a Mac you just say open index.html. On Windows, I think you could say start index.html. Now, that'll open it in your default browser, so if that's not Chrome, it's not quite that easy. You could right-click it over here, reveal it in the Finder or Explorer, right-click it and say Open in Chrome. One way or another, get it open. Let's go ahead and open up our developer tools. One sec. Open up our developer tools, look for the word yay. Okay. The JavaScript is hooked up. Let's make sure the style sheet is hooked up. In the developer tools, if I flip over to the sources tab, look over here on the left, I see app.css. So it looks like it worked. I also see CDN.js Cloudflare, that's the CDN. So Foundation is loading too. Good enough for me for right now. Just making sure those files are all there. So I'm just going to make another very small commit. We basically have a blank project now. Just going to say add boilerplate and foundation. Yeah, David. What's that? Oh, okay. Pranav, did you still have a question?